Hey guys, my name is Byron Everfield, and today I will be describing buying a car or the car buying process. So I know most of you guys have cars that are either worn down and bad or you're just ready to upgrade. But you might be scared to be like, oh, I don't want to deal with a car salesman or it's too difficult dealing with them. But over the years, I have bought multiple vehicles and I've been overcharged. I've picked cars that have bad mechanical issues, but through all this, I've developed a four-step process, which has been used by many family members and many acquaintances. This process is a sure thing. They have never given me a doubt or they have never said anything bad about it. This is a four-step process when you conduct research, financial prep, negotiations and purchase, and post-purchase considerations. So let's dive on into it. First step is research. So when going into research when buying cars, you want to do as much as possible into the make of the car, the model, the year. You want to look into, have this car ever had many mechanical issues through people buying it? You want to also look at the car's value, the current car's value, because a dealership will try to overcharge you like at least by 10, 20,000. So if you know the car's current value compared to that, you can bring it to them and be like, hey, this car is around worth 10, you're charging 20. So you can negotiate the price with that just because you did research. So don't cut that slack there. And I know it can be boring, but I promise it'll save you thousands of dollars in the long run. So then that brings us to our second step, financial prep. So with financial prep is basically you want to get everything straight with your bank if you're going to go through your bank, or have your bank account straight to pull out that much money. So if you're going to go the route where you're going to finance your car, you need to make sure your credit score is at least around 700 for most banks. I mean, they'll try to work with you under 700, but if it's at 700, you're pretty much a guaranteed to go to the bank and get a car. You can either get an auto loan or a regular loan. I recommend getting the auto loan because it's more specific and you get lower interest. And the interest rate plays a big part in buying a car because most car dealerships will try to get you at around 15 to 20% interest, which is ridiculous. But if you go through a bank, they'll mostly have a fixed rate of around maybe 11 and less, depending on your credit score and your driving record. But I mean, once you get all of this settled, like say if you go buy a cash car, which you'll need the bank account set up and stuff, with cash card, it comes with a lot of risk, whereas you're paying straight out cash. So if a lot of mechanical issues happen with this car, you just shelled out 20,000 grand on this car, instead of you going through your bank to where you possibly won't even have to pay a down payment. And you still have the money to get the car fixed and keep it overall for a long period of time. And that brings us to our third step, negotiation and purchase. Okay, so let's say you done did your research, you done got everything straight with your bank. Now you're ready to go buy this car. So you're gonna walk up to the car salesman, to the dealership, and you done picked out the car that you want. It's got the right kind of miles. The accident history of the car is okay. It has no mechanical issues that you've seen online. Now you're gonna say they got the car for about 25 grand and you see the market value is around 25 grand. But let's say you wanna save a little bit of money, so you start pointing out all the flaws about the car. These are what we call negotiations. You're gonna start pointing like, hey, this paint is a little chipped, or this window is kind of a little fuzzy, or this door don't close the right way. You're gonna point out all these flaws so the car dealership will know, hey, he knows what he's talking about. We can get him on this high price. We're gonna bring it down a little bit just to save you a couple hundred to even thousands of dollars. And next, and the purchase part goes towards, okay, you want to already have everything set up with your bank so you can go ahead and purchase that day and not have to wait till the next day or the next 3 days to buy the car, which most people have to go through if they're paying like with straight cash. Like they have to clear with that bank because of a certain amount of money pulling out. But if you're going to drive the car to lot that same day, I would recommend you financing, which is overall a long term because it builds your credit and it's just an overall good thing to do. And our last step would be post-purchase considerations. Okay, post-purchase considerations is once you buy this car, no car dealership is going to let you pull it off without insurance. So if you already have insurance, it's best to go ahead and call your insurance and be like, yeah, I'm buying a new car. I'm just letting you guys know that I'm going to be switching my insurance to this car once I get it. So once you sign the papers for that, you can just call your insurance and be like, yeah, hey, I just bought this car. Here's the VIN number. Here's this, and that. And they can get you out of the door in probably 30 minutes or less just from the insurance alone. Then you also want to make sure that the place you're going to puts tax, title, and registration into the note or what you're paying for, because tax, title, and registration can eat you up if you have to go to the DMV, because they charge you like about $1,000, and it can really get to be a crazy thing. And you also want to take the car in for a look at a mechanical shop, because you can never know what can be wrong with it. But this is my car buying process. I want to thank you. I'm giving you this speech because I want you guys to make great purchases in the future, and I don't want you to pick bad cars. Thank you.